The 2-week stay-at-home order by the Delta State government to curtail the spread of COVID-19 began today, Wednesday, 1st of April 2020. The area view of Highway of Benin-Asaba Expressway from Agbobi by Oza House were in total lockdown at the time of our coverage. Some travelers were seen stranded along the highway at Uromi Junction. The hitchhiker who spoke off camera said he got informed of the stay-at-home directive when he was already in Delta State, lamenting that he wouldn't have left home in the first place. The Nigerian Police Force and other law enforcement agencies were on ground to ensure compliance to the state government's directive. In regards to the exemption of essential workers, some staff of Benin Electricity Distribution Company (BEDC) were seen walking between Uromi Junction and College Junction. Speaking with our PMTV correspondent, the Operation and Maintenance Superintendent, Chukwu Obiora, explained what the challenge is, assuring it will be fixed immediately for power to be restored.
Last night, after the rainstorm, we experienced some blackouts. So we had to come out to know what's actually the problem. So that's the reason why you saw us walking out here. We're trying to amend a fault. The wire pulled from the crossarm and rested on a lower tension line is a problem that will bring total blackout. So we're trying to amend it to see how possible and how fast we can restore supply back to the public. This line we're working on now is affecting Abavo, affecting Ali Ahmed, that covers the whole of Agbobi and its environs. It's also affecting town. Hopefully, once we're done with this, we'll restore because our main feeder is on. Just these are our baby feeders that are out. But as soon as we're done with this, we'll restore back supply to them.
Some residents within Agbo Metropolis who were seen on the deserted Old Lagos-Asaba Road by Oweke Junction shared their experiences on the stay-at-home directive and precautionary measures being taken by them to curb the spread of COVID-19 pandemic.
And I'm happy with the level of compliance of the order by both the state and federal government and local government. It's like our people are beginning to be law-abiding. If you know why they say 2 weeks, and the nature of the sickness is not even enough. Government will make sure the spread of this coronavirus does not go further than it is right now. So 2 weeks is a period that they will use to make sure all the people isolate themselves, people that have been quarantined, they recover, so that more people cannot get infected with the virus. I'm telling my good brothers, sisters, and friends of ECA, because of the nature of the sickness, they should try and bear with the directive of the government to make sure this disease does not spread more than this.
Because of the directive of the governor concerning this coronavirus, that's all of what you start to.
Seeing you outside now, it means you are not complying. So why are you outside?
No, we are complying. We are inside since. Okay. So just said I would just come out to just look around.
What are your words of advice to Nigerians?
Washing your hand, keep yourself clean, and avoid stay with people more than 20 persons.
Like I just said earlier, that we have been placed on house arrest. Nobody is out. We obey the government, but if I might say, you will discover that a lot of persons have begun to complain. We are still believing and depending on the government, just as they have said that they are going to send little stipends into our account to see that we could be able to cope. If they are unable to do it, my brother, I'm promising you that in a very short time, people will come out to scan for what they are going to use for a survivor. Now they are on a lockdown. If you watch it now, some who have a cup of garri in their house now might get it exhausted between now and 3 days. Expecting them to remain indoor without provision is zero.
COVID-19.
What do you do now so that you not go reach your body? How you take care of yourself?
I take care of myself. I keep the distance, the little way I can. So when you try to pursue person out of that is one day far from the person, it will be like you they ignore them. But if you say you understand the way you understand, you know go be like that. Washing of hand is okay, but that's the same tap. When I go there, another person have used that tap. The person touched the tap. When I still come there, I'll still touch the same tap. So I see that thing is not hygiene. Because the person that is infected can still touch that tap and that person will now contaminate that thing. Another person will come again and touch it. From there, another person can contact the virus. The only thing is that something like nylon, there will be a particular person that will be on and offing the tap. When the person is through, they will off it. Another person will be the one to be pressing the sanitizer to that person's hand.
If you are not financially buoyant, at least if you don't have money to stock something in the house, how can you cope?
It's not a bad idea because of how serious the virus is. So to me, I think it's a good thing. So they say prevention is better than cure.
I will tell you that this one day is even inflicting pains on us due to the effect of hunger. Unprepared holiday. We are ready to comply with the instruction of self-isolation in the sense that it is also for our own benefit to avoid the spread of the virus. But this we can only do effectively without any hinge if there is a measure of provision to a large extent. If the government and the well-meaning Nigerians can help out to provide some items, mostly food items, which will now, cushion the effect of the self-isolation. I believe we, the car people, we are law-abiding citizens. We are ready to comply with the government and with the instructions so far.
The Oweke market was in total closed down like every others. In this regard, His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Delta State, Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, considered it necessary to provide an alternative place, spacious and neat enough for trading of food items. In an interview to a PMTV correspondent, the council chairman, Honorable Barrister Victor Eboka, said council task force, environmental team, and health officials are on ground to monitor compliance as social distance also apply to space trading. Traders were advised to strictly abide to the sanitation rules.
Before you enter the market, we will ensure that your hands are properly washed and properly sanitized. So we have our health officials on ground to ensure that these precautionary measures are complied with. Specifically, they sell only food items, and we have several food markets in Boji Metropolis, in a Kanotis local government area. The one in Boji Metropolis is situated at our model secondary school. We also have one at Ogbe Primary School in Umunede that is designed to serve Umunede and the environs. We also have another one at Iruru Primary School at Owaliro, and they are all functioning effectively.
Some traders lauded the authority for the opportunity.
So ogagi gwene e kabamolo ne ayapo akeji wa se yin otocha ni yan ikeri molo ono bezi ayi no no wa se ne afia kazone ne our model secondary school like government popo na yin afia ono so ogbu eyin ne ya one we make meke na egun egbu keyin ime that 2 weeks we say ka no molo so enya bia watani eyin bu ibu nde ya wa anu kwedora agwa ibewe we wa ba ailegi organize unu ndi government unu eme ikemeke
odum ri mem garage ya ka na azu we go gana akpa me government ndi say bi eben for these 2 weeks they fi ma fi eben na eme ikemeke we anu we gugbu and anu we po hazi eji anu ta na bi eben enye chemezukwo enye in peace ndi bia zukwo na bia in peace de gona na zukwen tan ka bi don we ben
This evening, as I dey pass, I see a small market there, so I enter to check in if wetin I want there.
Okay, so nobody tell you say market dey here?
No, like now I come now fish when I see that they tell me 800 naira, I not get money. No be everybody go fit afford them. Make them beg the marketers, make them reduce the cost of things so that people will not get go fit afford to buy those things. Make somebody there to control the distance. If person buy pass another place go, you no go pass the same way where them follow come. So that the person not go contact them.
Any Bible equal no ria ke kwara ri ogen ke mazori ejichen ka karare. So bu mane ya hoso mo nodi and ndi okeke san ilele kenya do lo de kenya ya marema orada man kenyiro na iguchi we me na no beta no bioze. Bowle nya ole rele. We do kenya ari we. Ni we yen these 2 weeks en ge po heben. Onya ole ya po ha. Nei chori hia muyo korieri ehia ri swari onu dodo ye na yeka ni hure kwondo same wozo onu bi hia we nu were abahin mafia because ebunare wa agafe enche mi bu be na ya ko ya kiri ngone we dodo we bi hia same we nu edo bere ngona ari enyibu eyin wane alode konodo seyin lode.
The law has already been made by the government that everybody should stay at home. If not this place you just open now, that they should come and buy something. So I don't think I will come out.
In the past few days, the reported cases of COVID-19 in Nigeria is gradually on the increase. The Federal Ministry of Health thereby urged everyone to regularly wash their hands, maintain social distancing, and practice respiratory hygiene as a precautionary measure to fight the coronavirus. Stay home and stay safe. Reporting from Agbo, Chinoyenim Kennedy, PMTV News.